Hi, everyone. We are here today with Raul Carbajal of the Hidden Palace venue. And I'm super excited because Raul and I have worked together many times, and he has such a great venue. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the Hidden Palace, it's a little gem of a space that nobody really knows about, but I'm here to tell you all about the
Yeah.
Hidden Palace. Raul, welcome. How are you?
Good, good. I'm doing great. Enjoying this weather. Staying
Exactly.
indoors.
Exactly. We're all staying indoors these days. Raul, I want to just go ahead and dive straight in. Tell me a little bit first about the Hidden Palace, how long it's been there, kind of the general cross streets of where you're located as well.
Yeah, so we are located on Greenway and Cave Creek Road. I would say be like North Phoenix area. And we have been here since White actually took over the location in 2006. Sorry, over the business for my parents in 2016. So I've owned it for 10 years. My parents have were here before me. They had owned it for about 4 years before I took over. So in total, I mean, we've been in business for 14 years. We made it through the pandemic. I don't know how that happened, but we did it. We're here. Um, and yeah, so I mean, we've been here quite some time. We know what we're doing. We've seen it all. So,
Well, let's dive into the types of events that you have hosted. You and I obviously have done weddings together, but what are
Mhm.
some other types of events that you have done there?
Oh my gosh, we do everything here. We just no, we just don't know. We just don't do weddings. But we do everything. We do graduations, anniversaries, birthday parties, first communion, celebration of life, um, baptisms. I mean, baby showers, really big as well. We do it all. Corporate events. We do holiday parties, corporate business, small business meetings as well. I mean, we're a venue that can do it all. I've had experience. I've worked in the industry for such a long time that I really know my way around all types of events. So.
Yes, you have it down pat there, I will say. Everything has a system and it works incredibly well. Tell me, what's the capacity there?
We can host up to 150 guests. That's our max capacity.
Okay. And you have several vendors that you work with,
Mhm.
and you can let people know about those individuals, whether it's for music, photography, officiants, and
Mhm.
others. But I also want to chat because a lot of couples are asking this question in regards to finding a space where they can bring in their own food and alcohol. So let's chat about that.
Yes, yes, we do let our clients, couples bring in their own food and alcohol. We know that, food can be very expensive, and going through a caterer, going through us, it does add up. And we try to help couples. We're very budget friendly venue. Um, you know, we you, we really try to minimize the expense so they could really focus on the actual event, like the wedding, the ceremony, the reception, DJs, where they're going to spend a little bit more money on. And cutting on food costs, that could save a couple thousands of dollars, where they could allocate that money somewhere else, during their event.
And you do work with people on their budgets, and you
Hmm.
give them kind of that flexibility with bringing in their own vendors, but then you also have inclusive packages.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you have, is it three different packages? Is that right, that you offer?
Yes, yes, we offer three different packages. We have like the standard package for like events like birthday parties and anniversaries. That's an hourly rate that we charge for that. And then we have our wedding packages, the standard wedding package, and then the premium wedding package. And then we also offer, since the pandemic, we've started offering a micro package as well, so 40 guests and below. So we do offer those packages.
And I would say that I think I have worked with you on all three of those packages because I can always tell when somebody stamped it up for the premium when I walk in and see more, which is always fun,
Exactly, exactly.
which which is always fun to see.
Hmm.
And then we've also done elopements there before. So indoor elopements. And this
Yeah.
time of the year when we're recording this is the heat of July right now. So from the
Uh-huh. Yep.
standpoint of being able to have an indoor venue that can be converted from a ceremony space and then go into reception if they choose to even stick around and have more of that micro ceremony versus just an
Hmm.
elopement. So that's a good opportunity for those who want to keep cool as well. I think that
Yep.
that's an important feature for a lot of people to understand that ceremonies don't always have to be outside. And especially in the heat of the summer, you don't want to be outside.
Exactly. Yes, yes. Or rainy weather or during monsoon season, and you just never know outdoors. I mean, you're dealing with Mother Nature, so.
Absolutely. Well, the space that you're in right now is the
Mhm.
bridal suite.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so typically that's where the bride and the bridesmaids get ready and set
Yeah.
up and
Mhm.
organized. If you're having like a quinceanera, they would be in that room as well. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah, and then we have in the bridal suite, we have, hangers where they could hang their obviously dress from, cubbies. They could put their personal belongings in, and then we just added this new area here. Let me see if I could show you, but it's actually like a little vanity. Anyways, I'm gonna do like a selfie thing here. But
There.
anyways,
Oh,
this is the vanity here. You see all the mirrors
that is
here as
fantastic.
well. And then they have their own like cubby space down here as well. And each one has a chair in here. Right.
That is fantastic because then it gives them the space to be able to get ready, and if they do it themselves or if they hire a makeup artist to come in, that's
Exactly.
fantastic.
Exactly. And we could see up to 4 people at a time here as well. So yeah, it's a little. We just added this a couple months ago, actually.
Oh, that's great. That's
Mhm.
really smart. So I've got your address up here, and again, it's Greenway and Cave Creek in that
Correct.
general area.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
So south of the 101 on Cave
Mm-hmm.
Creek is kind of the major intersection, I would say, that some might be more familiar with. And then you have a website that also has all of your information on it,
Yes.
and it's a good resource as well for those
And
who.
the website has all our pricing on there. Now, I know a lot of venues tend, shy away from showing their pricing, but we have it all online. Our catering pricing, our, all our packages, all the pricing is online as well. So,
So, could you give a ballpark since we're talking about pricing? Could you give a
hmm
ballpark? Let's say it's 50 guests and
hmm
they want to do all inclusive.
yeah, yeah, yep. For 50 guests, you're probably with everything included. Off top of my head, I would say anywhere from $7,000 to $8,000 maybe. Pretty
Okay.
much that's with food, photography, DJ, um, venue, obviously, ceremony, reception. I would say it'll be around there, seven to eight
Okay.
thousand dollars. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good to
And
know.
we'll include the officiant complimentary.
So, and the other thing that people need to know is that there's plenty of parking right on site,
Oh yeah,
which is fantastic. You don't have to walk a long distance. It's everything is just right there. If you need to have security available, you do offer that.
oh
Uh,
yeah. Hmm.
what other perks? I feel like I've done several weddings there, but maybe there's something I need to know that we haven't ever experienced
Yeah,
together
our venue also. So, for example, if you have your own caterer or the family wants to bring in their own food, they're more than welcome to do that. We do have we have a commercial kitchen here on site. Not a lot of venues offer that, but we have a licensed and insured commercial kitchen with refrigeration, ice machine. ovens, grills, all that stuff. And your caterer is more than welcome to has access to our kitchen as well. They just have to have, a Maricopa, license to operate as well. So, you know. Mhm.
Okay. And then would that license also be true if family brought in food? Is that something
Correct.
else? Okay.
Correct. Yep, because we're insured and we're licensed to do that, and then we would have somebody here, kind of a chef on site, or a manager on site, kind of overseeing that, making sure all food is brought up to temperature before serving the guests. So we take care of all that stuff too.
Okay. And does that family member or caterer need to have insurance as well?
They don't. We carry that liability. We're insured.
Okay. All right. So that's a wonderful option that's
Yep.
available through your facility as well. That's amazing. So up to 150 guests. You have easy access to restrooms. You have got the private room here that you're seated in right now. And if it's more of a corporate event, if there was like a speaker who's doing a presentation all
Yep.
day, team
We have
building, that kind
PA system. Yep, we have PA system. If they need a white screen, or we provide that too. So
of, okay, that's
both
fantastic.
are.
And what I have to say is that your temperatures there are very cool in the summer, and it is fantastic.
Yes, we try to keep our guests nice and cool.
Well, Raul, I greatly appreciate you taking time out and sharing with us about what you have there at the Hidden Palace. And if anybody wants to reach out to you, the best way would be to connect through the website. Is that correct?
Exactly. They can just submit their information through there, and I'll get it directly. For the most part, um, clients, brides, grooms, guests here kind of will deal with me first. We do have other coordinators, other staff on available, but the initial meet and greet will be with me, and then we'll go through everything as well from there.
Wonderful. Well,
They,
thank
they
you
could
again.
also Google us. You could Google the Hidden Palace, Yelp us. We have awesome reviews from clients that have weddings here before, all kinds of events. So, you'll definitely be in good hands with us.
Yes, and like I said earlier, you have a very streamlined process. And from a wedding perspective, I appreciate the fact that you start on time. So that's one thing that I have personally experienced at other venues where, if it ends up running 10, 15 minutes late, that impacts my schedule, and I'm sure it impacts your schedule as well with the food turnaround and
Mhm.
and getting the rest of the evening on target. Do you have a cutoff time frame of how late you go?
Yes, the latest we are able to host an event here is going to be midnight.
Okay.
That's Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 10, but midnight is a good enough amount of time.
Nothing good ever happens past midnight, so try to cut it off there.
get
Yeah.
those get those taxis and Ubers ready to take people home.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, Raul, I greatly appreciate you sharing with us all of this fantastic information. And again, your website is thehiddenpalace.net,
Mhm.
and individuals can go and take a look at that information as well. Thank you so much, and look forward to our next time working together.
Likewise, likewise. Thank you for having me, Amy. Appreciate it.